Angelina Jolie reportedly believes her children are morphing into Brad Pitt. Angelina Jolie has learned something rather surprising since filing for divorce from Brad Pitt. She will never get away from him because their 6 children, Maddox, 17, Pax, 15, Zahara, 13, Shiloh, 12, and 10-year-old twins Knox and Vivian, have more in common with their father than her. Even though Pitt barely gets to see his children, Jolie is convinced that they are morphing into him because they think and act like him. A source close to Jolie had this to say to Hollywood Life on the matter: as Angelina's kids get older, they remind her more and more of their father, Brad. It warms her heart to think the kids are taking on some of the amazing qualities she fell in love with in Brad. Angelina sees some of the kids' mannerisms, their sense of humor, and other sweet characteristics of the kids are all subtly falling in line with how Brad behaves. While she has been at war with Pitt for 2 years, it still warms her heart to see a bit of him in their children's mannerism. The person went on to say, "It is comforting to Angie, who sometimes still misses Brad, to be reminded of him in the kids, and she really hopes that they grow up with the very best traits from both of them." In an interview with BBC Radio 4's Today Show, Jolie spoke about the children's behavior by stating, "My kids all have a good rebellious streak that is wonderful and curious. I don't want them to have perfectly behaved little people that just say what's absolutely appropriate because I say so. They have to find themselves." She went on to say, "I was a bit of a young punk. I loved the idea of fighting for something you believe in however hard, and being brave in your life, in your choices, and doing something your own way. And I don't feel I've changed much at all, in fact." Jolie concluded by, "I think, like most parents, we try our best to insert good stuff, and we can't control everything that they're exposed to, so we try to ask that they will talk to us about anything they saw that bothers them or that they're concerned about. Despite the drama, there is a deep love somewhere still." Angelina Jolie has been going through a nasty divorce from Brad Pitt for the past 2 years, and she probably would not have made it without a little help from her best friend Natalie Portman. Inside sources claim that Jolie leaned heavily on Portman throughout the split and considers the actress one of the few people in Hollywood she can trust. They used to have dinner dates with their husbands, and now that Angie is single, Natalie is one of the only people she feels like she can lean on, the source explained. According to Radar Online, Jolie has relied on several celebrity friends to help her deal with the breakup, which has dragged for a grueling 2 years and counting. Portman, on the other hand, has not had the best of luck finding friends in Hollywood. Sources claim that Portman suffers from social awkwardness and has had trouble finding people she can relate to. Jolie was reportedly the first person who really connected with Portman, who can come across a little icy. Although Jolie and Portman share a close bond, the Tomb Raider star's drama with her ex is far from over. This week, Jolie celebrated her oldest daughter, Zahara's 14th birthday party. The actress made sure the party was a smashing success, but she completely left Pitt out of the festivities. In light of the snub, insiders claim that Jolie still holds a lot of resentment towards Pitt, which makes it hard for them to do things together with the kids. Their communication is so poor that they only talk to each other via their lawyers. While Pitt and Jolie finally signed off on a custody agreement, their divorce is far from being finalized. They still have to work out a number of different issues, including how they are going to divide assets. Unless things progress quicker than expected, their divorce is expected to last a few more months. Angelina Jolie has not commented on her friendship with Portman or on the latest news surrounding her nasty divorce with Brad Pitt. Angelina Jolie has driven a wedge between her ex Brad Pitt and their 6 children amid their 2-year custody battle, making it difficult for him to have a relationship with them, especially with the 3 boys. Angelina Jolie is said to be making it difficult for estranged husband Brad Pitt to have a relationship with their 6 children amid their bitter 2-year custody battle. According to TMZ, the Tomb Raider actress, 43, has driven a wedge between the actor, 54, and their children Maddox, 16, Pax, 14, Zahara, 13, Shiloh, 12, and Vivian and Knox, 9. Sources report that while Angelina hasn't blocked Brad from seeing their brood, he has had issues connecting with their 3 sons. The website also claims that divorce judges have issued a report against Angelina for not allowing the children to properly interact with their father. The Ocean's 11 star has reportedly been given unrestricted phone access with his children, in which Angelina is not permitted to monitor. Mail Online has contacted Angelina and Brad's representatives for comment. These reports follow claims that the mother of 6 is reportedly keen on keeping their children to herself, recently filing court docs claiming her ex is unfit to parent and has paid no meaningful child support, according to Us Weekly. Sources say she is just staving off the inevitable, revealing to TMZ, she sees the writing on the wall, joint custody is a done deal, and there is nothing she can do to stop it. The changeling star is allegedly hoping to stall any final decisions through court proceedings. The Maleficent actress' August 7 filing against her ex was challenged by Pitt's camp, who claimed he's paid Jolie $9.3 million. Jolie's camp said the funds were insufficient, however, explaining that $8 million of the sum was in the form of a home loan for which Brad is still charging his ex interest on in the documents. Typically a father of means would pay these expenses voluntarily without need for a request of court order, Jolie's legal team added. While Angelina is reportedly set to earn $20 million for reprising her role as Maleficent, she claims she does not have the money to buy her brood of 6 with a new home. Since the safety order, Angelina has been responsible for the children and their needs. She didn't work for a year and a half to be with the kids and is only working to pay off the house now, as he kept the family home, a source close to the case said. Brad's camp called the claims a thinly veiled effort to manipulate media coverage. They also called out the actress' legal filings as calculated to increase the conflict. Sources say the Fight Club actor is keen on moving on from the divorce debacle and still hopes to be able to co-parent with the girl. Interrupted actress saying, he is hoping to effectively co-parent with Angie, putting their issues in the past and putting their kids first. It comes after Brad told friends he fears his estranged wife Angelina will take their 6 children and move to London. Hostilities between the couple erupted again last week when the Tomb Raider star lodged court papers saying Pitt had not paid any meaningful child support since their breakup 2 years ago, a claim he strenuously denies.